I'm John Shumway. We're out on Route 68 in Midland, Beaver County at the site of one of the worst landslides in our area. Although, when you look at it, and photographer Steve Willing and I have been taking pictures of it, it doesn't give you the impression of being that terribly bad. But some of these holes down through here, you can actually take a stick and stick down in it, and you realize that beneath those holes, there's a void. There's nothing supporting the roll down through here. And we're talking about 3 and 4 and 5 feet deep these voids go. And all of this next to the Ohio River. It's obviously washed off the hillside up here, come down, undermined the road, and washed out the basis of the road. Now, it's bad enough, as you can see, they've got a traffic light set up here, a temporary traffic light, so that they can regulate the traffic coming through. Light down here, light down there, and it's one lane through. And when they work on this, they're probably going to have to close the road, which means a major detour. And this is a huge truck traffic. Now, why are we doing a story about this? Well, it's more of a story about all the landslides that we've been having around here and the impact they have had on budgets. There are about 80 landslides in the District 11 of PennDOT alone. That's Allegheny, Beaver, and Lawrence counties. And those 80 landslides, if they were going to go fix them all, we're talking about $55 million. How much do they budget a year to fix landslides? About $5 million, maybe $6, maybe $7 in an occasional year. But the bottom line is they don't have the money to fix everything, so they have to prioritize. And this is such a heavily traveled business route, especially for the trucks, that this one's high on the priority list to be repaired. But literally, they're doing triage on these landslides, trying to decide which one they're going to do and which one gets put off. We'll get into the story tonight at 6 o'clock. We'll talk about how they make the decision of who's going to get the repair next, where they're finding the money, what efforts are going through to try and get more money, and exactly how long this is going to last. And here's the other thing. Not only are they dealing with 80 landslides now, they really are only budgeted to do 5 or 6, maybe 8 or 9 next year. And of course, it's going to rain next year, so we'll probably get even more added to the list. Landslides have become a major issue over this past year as we have had so much rain. Do you realize at the end of August we had more rain than we normally have in an entire year? That's why we're dealing with all of these landslides. We'll get into the story tonight on KDKA-TV News at 6. I hope to see you then.